What's good with it in the hood with it? Welcome back to the collective clips where you already know. Wes is like, no. We get it in, right? But before we get it in, let's hit that like and subscribe button. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directed to the dope content that the gun is kicking. And I appreciate you highly, man. Thank you. I couldn't do it without you. This is my version of Wes Mateo Watson Wednesday. Right? This is a super convict, Wes Watson. And this is the checklist. These are things you need to be just like Wes Watson and be a super convict. So you got to listen closely, because if you don't have these things, if these aren't on your jacket, if this isn't on your 128G, well, you're just not a real fucking super convict, brother, right? You're not none of that. And I don't give a fuck. I know how to check every fucking gram in my body. All right, Wes. Well, we don't know what type of grams are going on in your body, but we know this.
Your asshole is blown out.
So look, man, Wes Watson, man, getting tattoos of San Diego all over his fucking head. We're waiting for his forehead tattoo. Straight up, is he going to get San Diego on his tongue too? I don't know. But this guy right here wants to be a convict so bad. And in the Wes Watson convict handbook, super convict, you have to make sure. So go out and do it fast. You have to make sure that you have your city that you're no longer in or no longer welcomed in on the back of your head. Make sure you do that. That's right off the top. That's 1A1. If you do not have the city that you no longer live in on the back of your head to let everyone fucking know, then you're not doing it the Wes Watson way, right? The Sharmutz way. If you do not get a big old tattoo on the top of your fucking forehead of a city that you're no longer welcome in, well, guess what, buddy? You're not doing it the Wes Watson way. If you don't have a tramp stamp over your back that says San Diego's finest with a fucking arrow that says point and shoot, you're not doing it the right way. You know, Wes Watson, there's a lot of different things he does. If you don't have a tattoo behind your ear of one of those things that they use in that movie Kill Bill to peg and paddle, you're not him. You're not doing it the right way. You know, Wes Watson's a whole different type of character. He is a super convict. He's done more time than you, even when he didn't do more time than you. He's been in harder places than you, even though he's never been in a hard place before. That motherfucker was in Oklahoma, right? And you weren't, right? He chopped someone's foot off, allegedly in the kitchen during a riot between the Southsiders and the blacks. The white man does it, brother, right? Now, let me tell you something. Real white men don't do it the way Wes Watson does it. They do it the white way. He does it the West way. Wes Watson's different. He's a super convict. So let me explain to you and tell you guys a story about a wood I met, brother. And no, he wasn't roach. He wasn't super wood. And no, he wasn't super pecker wood, right? He was just a different type of wood. And he had the Wes Watson mentality. He was Wes before Wes was Wes, when Wes was sitting on the bleachers with pelicans shitting all over his head. You know, you remember when Wes Watson used to wear that beanie on the back of his head like that black dude from Oz, right? Out of BC. That was Wes, right? This was the homie. So my homeboy Lance, he had a fucking white homeboy. Craziest fucking wood of all time. Balto had devil horns tattooed on his head. I remember he was the first one I ever seen with the horns. They weren't even devil horns. They were like a ram horn. I said, oh, this is Balto right here. He's from Los Angeles. Facts. Balto's a Rams fan. Go Kurt Warner, right? He was like, nah, I don't like the Rams, brother. I said, well, what do you like? Meth. I was like, yeah, okay. Coffee, okay. And white women, right? I said, are you sure? Because most of the woods around here, they're like the Mexicans and shit. Oh, yeah, I'll fuck a Mexican too, but you know what I mean? Hey, I don't want to deal with the ice, right? So anyways, this guy was a nut, but he was West White. He said, tell some crazy stories. Brother, I was fucking choking my celly out, all because he ate a rasher of bacon. I said, what's a rasher of bacon? Oh, it's a white word. You just got to look it up. I can't even explain it to you, right? This guy used to tell crazy fucking stories. And it was years later, after some of the stories he's told, right? That I was like, damn, this Vato was the walking around Wes Watson. That Wes Watson, like, it's like they must have met and sold up one time, and Wes Watson became him. You know, like, I'm gonna take his persona and run with it. This dude was super ex-convict everywhere we went. Right, we're going to Jack in the Box. I'll be like, hey, they'll be like, welcome to Jack in the Box. May I take your order? I said, yeah, let me get 10 tacos and a jumbo jack with cheese, no onions, porfas, right? Okay, yeah, jumbo jack with cheese and yeah, tacos. Yeah, tacos and a jumbo jack with cheese. Okay, you want a Sprite? Yeah, I'll take a Sprite too. How you know, right? Hey, you want some? He'd be like, yeah, brother, I want some. Let me see what you got here. I'll take a fish sandwich, hold the stink, I want a taco, but you know, can I have 2 tacos? They're for 99 cents, brother. So you want a fish sandwich with 2 tacos? Brother, are you fucking Mexican? Because I can't fucking quite understand you. When I was in the penitentiary, you know what? Mexicans served us. So fucking I'm like, whoa, calm down, bro. Those are my peoples. I thought you were white, brother, this whole time, right? So he was just a nut. You know, Wes Watson stories. Crazy, doing his thing, whatever. Later on down the line, his card got pulled. We found out fucking he was in their fucking Chirujos. Woods wanted nothing to do with them. He got whacked on the way back, right? So, Wes Watson, I don't put it past you. Now, one thing I will say about Mr. Pegged and Paddled is all these funny tattoos and things he's getting. Why? Why? Oh, why, my side beast? So, like, Wes Watson, what does he win by that? Mr. High Heel, right? Hey, shout out to John Bravo. He did a crazy video, and shout out to Dubs, man, who actually remixed it and did a reaction to it. That vato Wes Watson's wearing high heels? That vato, I knew Pegged and Paddled. I thought Pegged and Paddled meant get pegged and paddled. I didn't mean to put pegs in your fucking Converse. This vato is wearing high tops, okay? When they say high tops from the bottom. Extensions, the extendos. Most people are like, yeah, man, I'm up in it with the Ock, man. I got the pull with the extendo. When Wes Watson's talking about an extension, he's talking about 2 things. Either his old lady's dildo, or he's talking about the extensions he's putting in his shoes to give him an inch and a half. Okay, imagine what else is lacking in that situation. Got you thinking, huh? Don't think about that. Anyways, Wes Watson's a different type of character. He's definitely a super convict. He's someone I would never want to be celled up with. Yeah. You know, according to Wes Watson, he beats up all his cellies, chokes them for fucking hard-boiled eggs. Hey, imagine if you bring a poached egg into that cell, what he's going to do for it. Give me that fucking egg, brother! Right? He's going to fucking go crazy. You know, Wes Watson was a shot caller in Delano. Is that a fact or is that fiction? Let me know in the comments. Wes Watson was a shot caller in Kern Valley. Is that fact or fiction? He was a shot caller in Salinas Valley. Is that fact or fiction? He was a shot caller in R.J. Donovan. Is that fact or fiction? And he definitely was, according to him, but not Santos G, because Santos G said he fought the shot caller. A shot caller in Oklahoma. Just glossed over Arizona and all the other places he's been, right? And talking about places he hasn't been. We all know what's up with Wes Watson. It's all fun and shenanigans. You won't say it to Wes Watson's face. You can't. He's wearing high heels. He's always going to be taller than you. I mean, these Converse, he literally has specially made Converse, converted Converse. Hey, those motherfucking Converse, they're like Priuses. You don't even hear them coming. They glide. He has the roller skates on the bottom of it. What are those called? The ones that you just skate with, they light up and shit. You get the kids. That's the type of Converse he wears because he got to squeeze an inch in on you. Hey, the cool part is he wears these high heel Converse and his old ladies are all still taller than him. I don't know. Just embrace the Oompa Loompa-ish. Chucky, is there something wrong with being fucking short? Just embrace it, Wes. It is what it is.
You're just a little man. A little man. It's okay, man. No,
you know, ain't nothing wrong with it. Embrace it. You were the short guy in the cell. You know, imagine when a big ass celly walked in. Hey, what's up, Wood? This is how I do it. Down. He put it in the head. Shut the fuck out. Whoa, you got a shot of coffee, brother. If you don't got a shot of coffee, brother, right? Anyways, getting back to Wes Watson's handbook, these are things that you need to know if you're going to be a super convict in the penitentiary. You got to understand that white is always right. You have to understand that even though you're not into that racist shit, you got to pretend to be. Okay, that's Wes Watson's philosophy. In order to be a shot caller, you got to be some guy that has your city blasted all over you, even your asshole. You know, Wes Watson is running around Miami, Florida, with SDs on the top of his head, and I guarantee he's gonna walk into a place and one of the coño, okay, you see it? He has a SD, fucking put a TSTD. That's what he has. I don't know, right? You got the Cubans thinking, what the fuck is that? San Diego SD on the back of his fucking head, right? This guy goes and gets Dago. That's Dago West. Dago West. Believe me, there's vato, mira, este vato es Diego. Este vato named Hey, Diego! No, it's Dago West. No. Your fucking breath is Dago's breath, right? No one believes you, Wes, that you were a hardcore criminal. So what? You kicked a black dude in the face. What does that mean? You had 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, homie, you had there was 2, 4, 8. So I could count by twos. There was 3 of you guys. You guys were all, where's Dumbbell Rob? Where's Dumbbell Rob? Right? You guys were bullies. We're there was at least fucking 770 pounds in there. It was all bully shit.
I would have had a butter knife, homie. But I'm going to be honest with you. If I'd have ran into Wes Watson, first of all, I would have noticed that he's wearing high heels, homie. I would have laughed at that. And then I'd have went to Dumbbell Rob, gave him a high five and told him, put the dumbbell down, brother. You don't even need that. I mean, like, for real, you don't need it. You know what I mean? I ain't nothing but 4'8". Leave the short guys alone.
Right? So Wes Watson, he could talk about this persona and everything he was and how to be an ex-convict and a super convict. But the fact is, he was never that. He was no shot caller. I wasn't no shot caller. He definitely was no shot caller, right? You know, he talks about all this work he put in the shoot time, yet he didn't get more time. He got out with less time than the time he initially had. How does that work? And what Matrix Tesla world does that work? And what Dogecoin ass world does that work? Okay, that you get out earlier, but you're putting in all this work than the time you're supposed to. Well, look, something doesn't faddle that fiddle. Okay, I know you like to be tickled, Wes, where the sun don't shine, but hey, I'm not laughing. Okay, this is not a ticklish situation. This is a situation where you're bullshitting and bamboozling people into believing you're some super ex-convict just because you go get tattoos, prison ink type tattoos on the streets. Who the fuck is getting big old SDs and everything unless it's your homeboys in a water neighborhood? I understand, man. Before you go to prison, you want to bust eyes and all that. Who's getting all this shit way over there in Miami, Florida, where people don't even know what that means? I'm telling you, there was a paisa running around talking about, hey, look at watch out, he has STD right there. They thought you fucking got a transmitted disease. For reals. Look at hurt, right? They're calling you AK Herpy Man. You know, Wes Watson, he's a character in his own mind. But he is a super convict. He is the super convict. He is everything every man ever wanted to be that went to prison that they ain't. You know, according to him, he beat the fuck out of every cellie, controlled those yards, entered contraband into a facility, and never got more time. Now, we're talking about Lefty Gunplay, who cheats something, is trying to enter something into a facility, and everyone's talking about, damn, he might get some time. Yet Wes Watson was able to cheat numerous items, microwaves, hot pots, stingers, high heels, extensions, and everything, hair plugs for men, and never once caught a little bit of time. In fact, the cops knew better. They knew about fucking with a wood, right? You just don't challenge a wood because woods hit different. Anyways, that's why no woods want to fuck with him. Wes Watson is definitely a different type of character. And all this fucking craziness that he talks about, like for people that believe it, it blows my mind. You know, and just imagine how he feels right now. When you type in Wes Watson's name, there's about 100 videos made about him talking shit. It's hard to find Wes Watson on YouTube now. You literally have to scroll about 15, 16 videos down before you get to Wes Watson, and he's sitting there, I'm fucking talking about, he's spitting everywhere. John Brown, I fucking hate him. I challenge him. John Brown was like, you want to fight, asshole? No! But I was in Delano. Right? He's different. Wes Watson's a whole different character. Anyways, I do this to have fun, and I'm going to actually have to clean off my whole computer screen because I spit the fuck all over it. Wes Watson knows about spitting, or does he? One never knows. He may swallow. It's just different with that guy. You know, but when it comes to the super convict shit, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype.
The white hype, brother. The white hype.
Wes Watson's different. Definitely.
You're different.
He's different. Yeah, he's different. You know, it's crazy that they keyed in on his shoes. I mean, hey, Wes Watson can't do nothing without someone having something to say about it, huh? He went to Walgreens just to get some steroids. I mean, he was just trying to mind his own business. Youngster ran up on him. Wes Watson gets put on blast. Wes Watson can't even kick a black dude in the forehead without getting jammed up on, right? But riddle me this. And this is, I'm going to be real. Let me wipe all this fucking Wes Watson spit. How is it that Lefty Gunplay gets caught with fucking an ounce or two of whatever in his asshole, right? And gets a $35,000 bail. Wes Watson allegedly stomps some dude's head, and we've seen the video, hits him 60 sometimes, whatever, and gets a $5,000 bail. I understand different states. I understand different circumstances, but wow. Some just don't seem to meet the eye there, like G.I. Joe, right? I mean, I see Wes Watson with his hand around him like with the Kung Fu grip. Snake eyes for reals, but I guess maybe it was the white and black thing. I don't know. I don't want to be racial, but maybe it could be that brother, right? I don't know.
But only knows what you're gonna do when Wes Watson gets a new trap stamp or he gets a tattoo from nipple to nipple that says, I'm coming for you.
I don't know. You know, he's a super convict in his own mind. And like, hey, the homeboys, my homeboys that I kick it with or that know of Wes Watson, we laugh. They're like, hey, you see the new Wes Watson video? The Vato was talking about mammograms. I said, no, bro, he's talking about nanograms or some shit. Oh, I thought the Vato was going to go get a fucking, get his nipples cut off. I said, nah, bro, that's called a mastectomy. No, I don't want to get a vasectomy. I'm still trying to have kids. Listen, bro, you're just like Wes. No, I ain't like Wes. I've been a Pelican Bay. All right, cool. There you go. Right? No one likes Wes. Everybody hates Wes. Why? Is it because he's got a lot of money? Is it because he blew up? No, it's because he does stupid, dumb shit. Trying to be a super convict in real life. Like anyone who's really done time and has been in prison doesn't want to go back whatsoever. So Wes Watson, here's my advice to you. Just a little bit. Let it go, homie. Let the bullshit go. You don't want to go to prison. Prison don't want you. You weren't doing anything there that stood out from anyone else other than a couple fucking barbell curls. No one cares. You know? So running around with SD on your head and San Diego on your head, that's not going to... Was that your gift to yourself for kicking a black dude behind the ear? Like, what was it? What is it? Or you were just so disgruntled and upset, like, I'm going to fucking hurt myself. I'm going to get a tattoo. My old lady took all my money and my Birkin bags and left me, right? So he was all hurt. You know, hurt vatos will do that. They'll go get tattoos and shit. I'm going to fucking I'm going to feel my own pain, right? Vato, you look stupid getting a big old SD on the top of your head like a dumbass. And a quack tat at that. Shout out to the tattoo artist, but the shading is a little off. I'm just saying from experience. With that being said, man, this is a short one. Super convict. Let me know. Is Wes Watson the perfect prototype, the real ex-convict? Do you really believe? Hit a 1 if you believe in Wes. Hit a 2 if you don't. Let me know. Let's get some interaction going, man. I just think it's funny. Shout out to John Bravo. He called got him. That Vato was wearing high heeligas. I'm going to call him high heeligas. He was wearing high heels. That Vato was getting his Tyra Bank on. For real. Imagine when his old lady, when he takes those shoes off and he gets in bed with her. You know, she's like right here, eye to eye. She's always taller, but she's eye to eye with them. He's rubbing his shoulder wherever he does, right? If he does that, or it might be his ass. Whatever he's into. That's between him and Big Boy, right? But he's over there doing it, and then Chuck Bass is in the back like, hey, homie, wait, hey. So what's going to happen is he's going to take them shoes off. They're called Heelys. He's going to take his Heelys off and his drawers, and his dick went from being right there to right there. I don't know how that happened, but it catapulted from here to there. It reacted, right? That's exactly how it is with Wes, man. No one knows. Does one. Exactly how tall he is. It's a mystery. This motherfucker made a whole video arguing about how the cops lied about his height. Fuck the fact that he's in there facing assault charges. Fuck the fact that his old lady took his gold chains and did it pushing. Fuck the fact that he likes to get pegged and paddled. All he cared about is how tall he was. This Vato has a complex, Napoleon Dynamite complex. Not a Napoleon complex, a Napoleon Dynamite. Hey, I didn't do nothing. Vato's weird. With that being said, super convict, man. Let me know if you like it because we got a whole lot of more. My version of Wes Watson Wednesdays. Just having fun with that. I got another video on this channel coming up later on. Man, it's going to get crazy. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive, struggle, and strive for what I honestly and truly believe in. And that's the betterment of all people. So let me know in the comments right now. Do you think Wes really is that one? Or do you think he's a stupid ass getting tattoos of shit that doesn't even matter? I want to get a big old SD right here. And then never go there ever again. Hey, I'm trying to pump him up to go there because you owe my homeboy money from there. That's a fact. The gun. Bang, bang.